Tonight, we're on your side to make sure your ride to and through Hampton Roads is a smooth one. A familiar problem is surfacing on the roads following last week's snowstorm. Know a little bit about potholes.
Yeah, depending on your commute, you may see a lot, you may see a little, but one thing is certain. Potholes are plaguing people. Our Liz Palka spent the day dodging them and also tracking down information you need to know, including who's responsible for filling the holes and when you can expect to see them working in your neighborhood. She joins us live tonight in Virginia Beach with the story. Liz?
Yeah, well, Stephanie, I've looked into it across all 7 cities. It's usually the Public Works Department that handles potholes. But of course, with all the rainy weather we've had today, plus the freezing temperatures we've seen lately, it makes it more difficult for those crews to do the patching, which, as we know, causes problems for drivers.
Yeah, it went down, it made it big, it went like boom. It sounded like literally like I banged something and broke something.
Happened to you before? If you've been driving in this area long enough, there's a good chance you know what Crystal Esposito is talking about.
No, it never made that noise before. It literally happened Saturday. Right after it hit that pothole, the noise just started.
Hampton Roads drivers are familiar with potholes, especially this time of year as the temperature flip-flops from warm to cold.
It's very cold, which freezes everything. Then the things will warm up and we get the thaw, and then it freezes again.
Drew Langford with Virginia Beach's Public Works Department says they'll get around 5,000 calls to report a pothole from the beginning of the year until the spring.
It's not as bad the rest of the year, but this next 90 days is going to really be the worst time.
He says if crews need a temporary fix, they'll use a cold mix to patch the potholes. A hot-grade asphalt mix is usually the first choice.
And then later we come back when we can and kind of dig it up and repair it and then put in a hot mix, which is much more permanent.
As potholes are spotted, Langford says they're fixed. But with thousands of lane miles within the city,
we not only rely on citizens calling in, we encourage it.
and we're not just talking about Virginia Beach. When it comes to all 7 cities here in Hampton Roads, the Public Works Departments really need you to call and report that pothole, especially if you come across a bad one during your commute, and they really need you to give the different cross streets and a specific address if you can. If you need to figure out the information on how you can report a pothole in your city, I've put all of it together in a web article on wavy.com. Just look for the article related to this story. Live in Virginia Beach, I'm Liz Palka, 10 on your side.